So let's see this. This is going to be our topic of the day. Election petition. EC chair not mandated by law to mount witness box. Supreme Court rules. We will deal with this. This is actually going to be the topic of the day. So I just wanted you people to know that we're going to be taking care of this story at the end of the day. It's our main topic. Let's do the social media segment right now. If you want to make money, don't join my government. These are just photos, reminders. Let's do the reminders quickly. So this is what Akufo-Addo said. If you are in to make money in his government, don't join the government. This is a simple thing Akufo-Addo said. If you want to make money, don't join my government. Nana Dan Akufo-Addo making that statement in a simple meaning say, no but so say, if we even detect to say you are being corrupt, you will say, or lifestyle being in your maybe I'll bet me out the two. I check it say a bro swat, Yamana Wakano, and Anamana, the wealth you are amassing for yourself, a does change your monthly salary, and no, it means you are stealing from somewhere and you have to be kicked out of Akufo-Addo's government. Into where the Akufo-Addo carry and Yamna Kanye, indirectly that was what he was trying to do. Why you say we are in your sketch and Sikana was a child as a civil servant now, as a servant of the country, it means you are stealing. We will come to that issue. We will break some things down, then we all understand where this country is heading towards. Photo of the day, Shamkofowe, Mukai. This same government, they told us, oh, everybody is going to take one bus. The whole government, these people, do you remember this one? We are going to Kumasi to show Ghana for say we are not going to waste fuel. And VIP bus. We are not going to drive V8. We are not going to waste fuel because when we are all going to one place and we are all 60 MPs or 40 MPs, why should we go in different V8? Say omo mutumu mutan say da be no mo fo ba omo ankasa ba omo fo bas ba akoko Kumasi ana omo fo bas ba akoko Pediase. These men and women are liars, especially this government. Those people leading this government, they are liars. You see, sometimes people think we have personal issues. We don't do. The level of lies Akufo-Addo lies, you know. If you don't take care, obeka sembi edi say oka. I say ask these people. So omo say omo fa VIP nko omo fa V8 biem. Yeah, they were protecting the public purse. It's a simple question. Are they still protecting the purse, or right now they are all sitting in the purse and everybody is forming or taking some of the money? Because this is just reminders. Where you know reminders? Into go for boy. VIP bus no way. All right, the next photo of the day is this. This is your secretary to the president, who also has a secretary. President Nina and Secretary Penny Pa Oni. So President the Secretary Nina Penino owns or Shabe 19 button jackets. And I just say, oh, you know what? These people are clowns. Oh. I keep saying these people, they are clowns. Like, this is the president's secretary. Just why you gum acquire your shada. I will be park or Mo president in Ghana. And some say, you see, they dress like these or they dress like this, and they travel out of the country and they are going to beg for money. And when the white people see them like this, they look at these people and say, these people are fools. Like, what are they? Who are they trying to impress? You live in a country where it can get so hot to the point where Akura and Fadi and Katan so Akura to me traffic. A crowd to me to 32, 33 degrees Celsius. Now, if you get a dempa and Akwa we pe we wiasia. Just say, oh you know what, man, these things, they are funny to me, and I like to talk about it because there are some young men growing up. I want to be like Bedia too. You want to be like a clown? This man is getting to 70 years. Onya korao. Bedia too onya korao. Or story no address say, there yabe free ne yadene koya wedding a flower boy. I say a rentino. Yadene koya flower boy. Wedding I say. You just don't understand. And this guy, who is a secretary to the president, also has a secretary who has a secretary. And you are sitting here say, former fonana, una oble. You know, he said, mona moble, mona Jimmy. And I'm going bobo, flag po. Me see, wait, he's dressed like Yabe renting the edin flower boy. It will be wedding. I say, this is your secretary. I wanted you to know the kind of people you are dealing with. The level of mentality. I didn't dan kofo with Simono. A slave, stupid mentality. Like, oh my dream was on person. Yes, oh my abrof. They want to live like a bean cedar. But the more they try, the more they look like clowns. This is your secretary. 32 degrees. Now she's on your maui or twice. What's we a pilot? Or try the pilots almost fly back Ghana. No? The moment they leave the airport and get into their shuttle, they take those jackets off. Like, damn it, I'm in Africa. Why should I be dressed like a clown who is standing in the middle of London begging for coins? And that is your president secretary. You see, what dresses say flower boy. Yabe rentino on your official flower boy. You yabe rentino because flower boy and yare. And yes, when the mama assume is ya pimpimpa, and flower boy, and your man ma jollof and send the beginning. What dress a flower boy? Can't you see? Wedding flower boy, Wemo, washa that we Ukraine on them. All right, so today after the court proceedings, lots and lots of people actually came out to speak. It's looking more like people are getting a little frustrated, not really frustrated. People have now realized where we are. They are beginning to realize the Supreme Court has carved a niche, or they have actually dug a hole that this country is not going to get out of. Because in the future, the Supreme Court has told Ghanaians from today, say, if you don't kill your fellow Ghanaian and force somebody to pronounce you winner, no matter what happens when you come here, you are not going to be the winner. So, election 2024 there, Supreme Court because you need that election. You need to win it. Because Supreme Court actually Ghana for say election one way to make kunipa. And we need you cannot win an election. We will come to that issue. But some people started speaking on social media, which I think we should actually give it a little bit of attention. The first person who wrote something after the court proceedings today was Franklin Kujo. He said, Ghana's 2024 elections will be interesting. I wonder if there will be a declaration of results. Pray. You see, this is a simple statement, and he holds it. There's a lot in there. It will be very interesting because from what we're seeing in Supreme Court today, from some of the questions the Supreme Court judges are asking the petitioner, it looks more like you kill like Akufo-Addo killed at Techiman South. You win an election, there will not be any problem, because when you finish killing and you come to the Supreme Court, you always just have to say that the EC said I have won. It does not matter. Even when you point a gun at the EC's head and she or he and she says you have won, it is you have won, because as we speak here, there are no rules and regulations governing our elections. From what we are seeing in this shithole Supreme Court, it's a shithole Supreme Court full of people who are corrupt. Yes, and I'm talking about the judges there in the Supreme Court. This is a shithole Supreme Court, a shithole Supreme Court. It is disgusting to call yourself a Ghanaian and respect that Supreme Court. So they have dug a hole and they are saying, we are timorous into election 2024. You people kill, but the people will kill you people first before they kill each other. If that is what the Supreme Court is thinking, we will come to that issue. But this is what Franklin Kujo said. He says, Ghana's 2024 elections will be interesting. I wonder if there will be declaration of results. Pray. That's what he said. All right, let's move forward. Asepa Mensah Thompson, the leader of Asepa, he said, you see, it is not even misguided rulings of the court that is even worrying, but the nature of unanimity and united thoughts with which it is presented to us. 7-7. The Supreme Court judges are now like poultry chicken. When you throw one corn, they'll all go there. You throw one here, they'll all go there. We have a shithole Supreme Court that has judges who look like poultry chicken. That when you take one corn and you throw, they will all go. One person will eat the corn and they will all come and tell you, yes, we are all full. That is how our Supreme Court works now. So this guy is trying to tell you that you people, we have a poultry farm as a Supreme Court. Now he goes on to say this in the second paragraph, that it is almost as if the whip system that is being forced out of our parliament is now finding its way to our Supreme Court. Yes, everything is a yeah. But see, when the Chief Justice goes back there, anything he says, because it was the Chief Justice who employed these people, yes, even though the President appointed them, he actually told them to come and sit on this case. How dare you say no to the Chief Justice? Yes. So it is looking like that, and we are getting there, and we will have to get there, because if we don't get there, we will not learn sense, and we will not understand why a democracy has to grow. The streets are calling. Some people have to die. Some people have to survive to tell the story. And that is what the Supreme Court are telling us, and we will start from there. Because today, I can tell you emphatically that the Supreme Court of Ghana is the enemy of the people. I don't think any Supreme Court judge today, especially those who sat on this case, are favorable people. They are people who are seen as persona non grata. These people are enemies of the people. Anything can happen at any time. The last paragraph says, the pulse of this country keeps being tested to the brim. Some way, somehow, we keep surviving it, but I know for sure that one day, we won't, and the Fifth Republic will definitely be upon us. Brace up, folks. This is straightforward. You see, we are in times where a whole Supreme Court has become like, we will come to that issue, but I just want you people to see a few things people actually wrote after the Supreme Court decision today. All right, so I had to block somebody. Yes, he's out. YouTube. All right, the next one is this. Yao Kwache also wrote something on Facebook on his social media page. He said, the 2024 election will be about who has more guns. Listen to this very well. The 2024 election will be about who has more guns. It will be interesting to see how Jane Mensah can announce the results. The SC, that's the Supreme Court, through their questions to one of the witnesses of the petitioner, indicated that they failed the petitioner by leaving the room because he was the eyes and ears of the petitioner. Okay, do you believe that in 2024 anyone will leave the room if asked to? It is the fittest who will survive. It is the fittest who will survive. Whoever is strong wins, because once the winner is pronounced, there is no accountability. Whoever is the fittest will prevail, because once the elections are pronounced or declared, it is emphatically stated there is no accountability. So you cannot go anywhere and say this or that. And this is coming from the Supreme Court. The final part, he says, in 2020, about 8 lives were lost. Now that our lords have endorsed this rigging template, guess how many lives will be lost? So you can understand, people are really making very intelligent, intellectual analysis of what is going to happen in 2024. And unless you are unless you don't want to reason, you don't want to be smart. But we can see clearly that the Supreme Court has actually depleted our democracy. These old men and this old woman, they have depleted our democracy because they will die very soon. They are old. They don't care about the future generation. They have forgotten that they have grandchildren. They have children. They have forgotten. They are just thinking about what Akufo-Addo gave to them today. So all that the Chief Justice will do to make Akufo-Addo, a dying old man, hold on to power, he's doing it. And it is despicable. Airtime. Everybody has seen it. You don't need to even use Sebi. Please, with all due respect, I don't need to use those words because I don't respect that shithole. That poultry farm. That poultry farm, when you throw one corn, the 7 of them will go there. Only one person will eat, one chicken will eat the corn. They will all come back and say, we are all satisfied. This is not the Supreme Court. This is a shithole you people are looking at. All right, let's go to the next one. This one is coming from Remix GH on social media, on Facebook. And this is what he wrote. Remix GH says, these Facebook ranters have already chosen someone by force to represent the NPP going into election 2024 presidential elections. They should remember that their selfish interest isn't that of the masses. That shouldn't be our priority for now. There are increasing number of jobless foot soldiers in the NPP today than that of the NDC then. The bare truth. And I really agree to that. To all works demand a master's degree, a PhD, or a university certificate. There were more SS or senior high school graduates working in the various ministries as storekeepers, cleaners, messengers, aides, to government than our dear NPP government. We are all here in Fiapre. We saw how NDC engaged the services of natives of Fiapre at the toll booth. Some were there without even JSS certificates. Some built houses, bought cars. It's 5 good years now. Show me a native who works at the toll booth under the NPP. The spirit of dying for the party is falling slowly. To whom it may concern. Obanyansafo yebuni bet yenkana sem. You see, let me be very honest with you. You might disagree with somebody. You might not like somebody's party. You might not like the ideologies. You might not like maybe personalities. But there's one thing that you have to understand, that when people speak truth, irrespective of where they belong to, you know is the truth. That's why the last time I was asking you Ghanaians, what has Akufo-Addo done in this 4 years? Has he added anything to this country? What has Akufo-Addo and this MPP, what have they done, this government? 4, 5 solid years. Have they added anything to this government or this country? It's a simple question you need to ask. And then run your mind back and ask yourself, do you think that we would have been better off, or maybe we would have lost out? We would have been better off if Mahama had continued what he was doing. Because at least as we sit, we can see things that Mahama and the NDC started. We can see the ones they finished, which means they were going to do other things. So do the comparison. Just be honest with yourself. Analyze the issue, do the comparison, and just sit back and say, I'm a Ghanaian. NPP, NDC, fine. But let me just look at the issues very well. If Mahama was still president for the 5 years that we have wasted, and could we change Bibiana? Would have anything changed? What has Akufo-Addo actually done in the last 5 years in this country? Has this government actually added anything to this country? Have they in any way added anything to our unemployment problem? Have they actually added anything to our infrastructure? Have they added anything to our job creation? Have they added anything to education? Have they added anything to the health sector, the agriculture sector? Are they visible things? Are they just words? You sit back and you analyze and you ask these simple questions, because if you fail, or when you fail to ask yourself these things, whether you are NPP or NDC, then you are getting it wrong. Because let's say if Mahama was president too, for the NDC was in power for the 5 years we have actually lost or handed over to the NPP, do you think, say, they would have done anything better? Do you think, say, the infrastructure would have widened more? Do you think, say, the direction the Mahama administration was going was wrong? You can say, it was wrong because maybe schools now no musina for so hotels now airports now musina for so the roads they were doing, the chip compounds. You can also make your point. But as a rational human being, you sit back and you analyze these things. And you ask yourself, do you think, say, we have progressed or we have retrogressed? These are very important questions. And when you read such comments like these from people, it makes you think. It makes you analyze as an MPP person and as a Ghanaian. Say, it is very, very important we take notice of these things. It is very important we always understand Ghana first before our parties. And these are things that we have to be talking about as time goes on. All right, I think it's time for our main social media stories. And then our first story is the African news. Let's do African news here. DW Africa actually put something out, and this is what it put out. It said tens of thousands of people could starve to death. Ethiopia's embattled northern region of Tigray. Ethiopia's Red Cross has warned aid organizations are still largely unable to deliver supplies 80% of the region. According to Society President, the region, home to 5 million people, lacks everything from food and water to basic medical supplies, he said, warning of the growing humanitarian catastrophe. Earlier in the week, the World Food Program announced that Ethiopia's government had agreed to expand access to the region, but it is not clear when this will eventuate. Now, it is always the same story when it comes, this is 2021, and citizens in Africa Africa where everything can grow anywhere. Africa where we experience the best weather. We have the best climate. In 2021, citizens in Africa are still starving. Some people in their own country, Ethiopia, they don't even have food. Like Africa. Everywhere in Africa, you can grow something. Maybe the desert, but even there. So you ask yourself, what kind of leaders do we have as a nation or as a continent? What kind of leaders do we have? And when you read the story to the last part, the government does not even know when exactly they are going to make sure that the aids, the foods they are getting, or the supplies they are getting, they are going to get it to the people. It means the people are not their priority. These are the things we talk about every day. And these people go to the AU, they sit there, and they have all sort of conversations. And I don't know what they actually talk about at the AU meetings. I don't really know what they discuss, because I was expecting AU to be an organization that should be able to take care of basic things like these in respective countries. So when we go to AU meetings, we need to find ways to stop climate change, stop deforestation, how to sustain our environment, sustain the continent, and make sure that at least as Africans, we don't starve. Because majority of the food that most of these European countries enjoy, majority of them are exported from Africa. So it is very serious when you hear these kind of things, because, and don't think that it cannot happen to you. It can, because these leaders we have in Africa have the same style of governance. They have the same style of governance. They go to the same meetings. So when you watch these things, you should be very, very worried when you see things like these, because then you have to understand, say, there is no future as an African. There is no future as a young African, as a student, as somebody who thinks that there's going to be some crazy change that is going to make Africa an economic hub, Africa, the entrepreneurship. It is not going to happen. And these are facts that we have to tell each other. We can't keep lying to ourselves and keep acting like everything is fine. No, we need to be real with each other. The way things are going in Africa, and especially in my country, Ghana, it is going to be very tough for us to say that we are independent and that we can take care of our own business. When Kwame Nkrumah said the African is ready to handle his own business, Kwame Nkrumah was just making statement. It is not real. It is not happening, because our leaders are not rightful thinking people. They don't think. Our leaders are just there to just steal money, to build houses, to buy big cars, to spend on their girlfriends. Our leaders don't care about we the people. And these are the most difficult things. That's why most of the African countries, sometimes when I was growing up, I was like, why don't these people understand things? I don't know if for there. Sudan for the Mopen Tokwasa, Ethiopia, they are fighting. It is the leadership. We are now beginning to see. It is not the people. It is the leadership. It is the leaders we have in Africa. Because I don't think any rational human being will sit and say, let me kill my brother because of a piece of land, or because I want this kind of name to be given to my country. It is the leadership. The leadership is terrible. That is the same kind of leadership we have in Ghana today, whereby a Supreme Court judge, Chief Justice will sit and say, the election, the person who conducted the election does not have to come and answer any question to us. And what hurts me is, I'm the first person to organize a forum in the United States of America, the whole United States of America, in fact, the whole world, as a Ghanaian, on RTI bill. I am the first person. I brought Dr. Sussman. You know Dr. Sussman is my friend. He is the person who actually worked the Obekase Ghana RTI bill, the American one. He was the person, the brain behind it. He was at the forum. The Ghana ambassador was there. It was organized at the Ghana embassy. They charged me money before I organized that event at the Ghana embassy. Joy News covered it. You can go check. So when you get to a point like this and the Supreme Court sits there and says, upon all these things, we don't even have the right to ask the EC boss, give us documents for us to check who won the elections. It is the speaker, but that's why I'm saying that these people are chicken sitting in the Supreme Court. This RTI bill, access to information, right to information, is a waste of time, is stupid talk. It is stupid talk because our leaders are crazy. Our leaders are stupid. Very, very stupid people. That is why today I sit here and I feel so pissed, because young people like us are doing everything possible to get the right things done. And these people, now let's go to the next African story. The next African story is this. Still GW Africa. Zimbabwe, Uganda, Ethiopia, Botswana, and Tanzania are among dozens of countries around the globe using COVID-19 pandemic to justify violating the right to free speech and peaceful assembly. COVID-19, they are using the pandemic to suppress their people. I'm surprised I don't have Ghana here. I'm surprised maybe DW didn't check Ghana. I'm surprised DW didn't put Ghana in here. These countries are using the COVID-19 excuse to suppress their own people. Uganda, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, Botswana, and Tanzania. They are among the dozens. It means Ghana number. Yes, of countries around the globe using COVID-19 pandemic to justify violating the right of free speech and peaceful assembly. That's according to a new report by Human Rights Watch. Authorities in the last 83 countries. I need to take this again. Authorities in at least 83 countries have attacked, detained, prosecuted, and in some cases killed critics. Jesus Christ. Killed critics, broken up peaceful protests, and closed media outlets, according to the report. And all that they are stating has happened in Ghana. All that the report is stating has happened in Ghana, and it is happening in Ghana. So why do you want to tell me? How can you tell me that this country is not dying? Our democracy is gone. Our democracy is gone. All the things are stated here. Every single thing I stated is happening in Ghana. People have been killed because of the government trying to suppress people through this COVID-19. We had people who wanted to demonstrate in Accra. What's his name? If you remind me of his name, that guy. He was arrested because he was demonstrating COVID-19. We have people, radio stations have been shut down. People have been killed. What all that is stated, media houses broken up a peaceful protest. They've talked about detained people. So they are actually telling Ghana's story. They are actually telling Ghana's story. That's why I keep telling you. People say, Ghana, they are born to me, and a born in a babisi. Because of your Supreme Court, because of the dying old man, you want to be president. You people want to be president. Yes. So all I'm reading here is basically Africa, but you can see, it's in Ghana. Just like you can see it clearly, and it's something they have adopted. These tyrants. It is something they have adopted, and see the countries. You could see that is what they do. All right. The next African story is this. DW Africa says, Amnesty International has accused the Nigerian government of attempting to cover up the killings of citizens during the EndSARS protest. Now, the hashtag Occupy Leke Tollgate is trending on social media as youth are planning a huge protest on Saturday. This comes after the judicial panel voted in favor of opening the Leke Tollgate. Is it fair for the government to take such a move when justice is yet to be served? The same thing. Look at Buhari, look at Akufo-Addo, the same tactics. But you see, there's one thing that Nigerians do every time that I respect. They are not scared to demonstrate. Ghanaians are timid. Ghanaians are timid. That's why the Supreme Court is not scared of you people. Ghanaians are timid. That's why today they put 7-8 soldiers around J Mensa to intimidate every single individual in Ghana. Ghanaians are timid. Ghanaians are stupid. Ghanaians are very dumb. Yes. Because even when people are taking their democracy from them, they think it's a joke. You see, Nigerians, they go out there and fight for their independence. They fight for their democracy. You see, Nigerians, that is one thing I like about Nigeria. They will not allow you, even if they know that they will lose what they are doing, they will still do it. They just want to put the record there for people to understand this happened. But in Ghana, everybody is saying Kevin Taylor say it, and they are hiding. So the issue is majority of the people are cowards. Oh, Kevin, go say this one. I like this story. But the person does not even want to post it. The person doesn't want their voices to be heard. So we sit in a country where we see old people destroying our democracy, and every single day we see it is going down, it is being destroyed, and we are stupidly watching because we are timid, we are timorous. Everybody is a Christian. Everybody wants to live in a peaceful nation. But they don't understand, if you don't fight for that peace, you don't fight for that democracy, some old fool who is about 76 years, some old idiot who thinks he's a lawyer or a judge will just take that democracy from you and suppress you in your own country. That's why you see the Nigerians, they don't allow that. They know the cause they are taking is a cause that will liberate some people in the future. It will help some people. It will change the destiny of somebody. So they come together as one people and they forge forward. They demonstrate. The nonsense that is happening in the Supreme Court in Ghana, with Jane Mensah sitting in a pickup and Forerunner 8V, V8, and people misbehaving in Ghana. Masa, if we have about 100,000 people on the street demanding the Supreme Court to tell Jane Mensah to come and sit in the box and read whatever she recorded to us, and kawabayan and tentem. But as usual, we are fools. As usual, we are stupid. As usual, young Kwan and Yankopon boy, into somebody like Akufo-Addo and his family, they'll capitalize on our weakness and our stupid religion, and then they will destroy us. And they know that is our weakness, because Ghanaians are timid. Ghanaians are timorous. Ghanaians are stupid. Ghanaians cannot back. They cannot bite. Ghanaians cannot do anything. They cannot understand that somebody put their life on the line to get them this peace or this democracy they are enjoying today. All the great democracies in the world today were all started on the streets. The streets speak. If the Supreme Court judge knows that there are 100,000 people on the street, 100,000 youth on the street, demanding accountability, transparency, the Chief Justice will not dare. He osuro. The boxer shorts look like osuro. But because the youth in Ghana especially are timid, because they've made them so weak-minded, they have made them so foolish, they sit there and they know that somebody is suppressing them. Somebody is destroying the constitution that we have built. Somebody is destroying the democracy that we have built since 1957. They know, they see it. But we have men, statesmen, they are all like, Nyame beye we Jimmy. Because God knows that onim se we besi eno ma onyansa ma ye constitution eno so ma onyansa self defend them. So we sit in Ghana and these politicians tintintos, these old dying politicians, they realize and they analyze us, the young ones, the youth, and say, you people are fools. We can do anything and get away with it. In which country on earth can an EC boss who declared an election that has got so many lapses, an inconsistent election, say, I will not come sit in court and tell the people who fed me, who till date they buy my G-string, and that who till date they buy my diaper, my what do they call it? They buy these things for me, and I have the audacity to say, my lawyer, tell them I will not do it. Because a Supreme Court judge sitting there, they have become like slaves to a dying old man. The despicable part of it is you get Supreme Court judges proudly defending this kind of nonsense. So at the end of the day, what are we looking for? What are we building as a nation? Because there's nothing there. So you can see, because we are timid, we are very, very timid people. Oba Brochia, the most timid people you see in Europe, America, Ghana for. We did 45. Oh, please. Oh, I beg you. Just say we are too timid. Without due respect, we are too stupid. We are too dumb. Sometimes when you want to help Ghanaians, you watch them and like, are these people worth helping? Because the more you try to help them, the more the foolishness in them come out. Because you will get some people who come and defend stupidity. That is the problem I have with Ghanaians. And these African leaders, they are capitalizing on these things. They know the African youth is stupid. That's why I like Nigerians. And SARS, lots and lots of people got hurt. Lots of people. But they are like, we need what the constitution, we the people, we need what we want. Not what Buhari wants. That is what we need in Ghana. That is what we need in Ghana now. So if you are sitting there, writing things on Facebook, sanitary pad, thank you. Writing things on Facebook, acting all diplomatic, one person who basically, but you want to live in a very peaceful nation, it will never happen. And some people think, say, Ghana, dear, ain't see that. Sani Paul Junison, where Jimmy itself. Because you see, when you make the people so angry, it gets to a point where in any country, and Kenya, Ghana, ever the most timid country with youth who are cowards and timid, very, very weak-minded, weak, stupid youth. Like the right thing has been done a long time ago. I'm telling you. In any country in this world, in Supreme Court, kaya bobi to ekuno. Yes, because the country does not belong to Enin Yabo and his family. The country does not belong to the 7 judges there. Ekrobi and Kanadrinka judges will come on that. What do you mean? 8 people died in an election. 8 people, and you, the Chief Justice, sit up there and say, law, say this. Now, when somebody put 3 bullets in your head, will you sit there and talk that nonsense? 8 people lost their lives. If you're a Supreme Court judge, you are not God. You have learned the law. Apply common sense to save yourself. So when you watch these things, that's why I'm saying that I really like Nigerians. I really respect them because they fight for their rights. They are not timid. You get some young men and women here. Onye Jumanya 4 years ni. By 3 years ni what chino. Me see, there are girls here insulting me. Sanitary park, but the government was coming in, told you, say, where we university, where we polytechnic, I'm going to create 100,000 jobs for you. You'll be a platform with so every night she has to go and sleep with somebody before she can eat. They have to go and steal before they can eat. But you are telling him the truth. Say, we need to break some jinx to make sure the people work for us. No, he will come and insult you because we're Jimmy or a timid. Onim nyansa, onim what we are talking about. It is very sad. Until sometimes sometimes somebody comes to say something to you on Facebook and you go back to check the person's background and you're like, Jesus Christ, I can take care of this person. But I am trying to help this person. But Jimine could do point to be, it is so difficult to let people understand it is only you that can fight for your rights. It is only you. Nobody can do that for you. People in Ethiopia will not come to Ghana and demonstrate and fight for your rights for you. No. Because as we speak today, the Supreme Court sees Ghanaians, the youth, Ghanaians walking around as fools. The president himself, they are laughing. What about Jimmy? They'll be indoors. They cannot demonstrate. Now, if you see 100,000 people on the street, how many soldiers can you release? How many police can you release? You will be forced to do the will of the people. School is fine. Eugene Arhin, the school could do saying 4 years won't do nya. All right, let's go to the next one. So this is the story everybody has been waiting for. Yes, it's a simple story. Eugene Arhin's property acquired in just 4 years shocks hungry NPP foot soldiers. Mona mo ble. Be say mona mo ble. Enya na me bre. Eugene Arhin. In 3 years, I'm going to say this. I am not here because of Eugene Arhin's wife, kids, marital problem. I don't care. It's my back case. It is actually my back case, and I don't care. I'm worried about how people are able to amass wealth in the shortest possible time. They come into politics. No wonder everybody wants to get into politics now in Ghana. 3 years. Now, Eugene Arhin has released a statement. And this is what he's saying. I've seen a divorce petition filed by my wife. He has admitted that petition or that divorce petition is actually coming from his wife. So he has accepted that it is his wife. That alone confirms that he now knows that his wife has actually gone to court. Right, which has been deliberately leaked all over social media, obviously to achieve a certain effect. Nobody cares about a marital problem. I don't care. That's what we are. Nobody has time to come and sit about how many women you are dating, how many girls you are sleeping with. It is your problem. It is nobody's problem. Me, that one cry is not my problem. I don't even care about that nonsense. But there are serious things we have to talk about. He goes on to say this: I have still not been served. Nobody cares with these court processes, and upon receipt, my lawyers will respond accordingly. Now, at least, I accept to say there is something pending around that you will receive. Great. Every marriage has challenges. I don't care. And such challenges should not be addressed in courts of public opinion. I don't care. I will not, for the sake of my children and for the dignity of my wife, engage in public banter. But you said that you have seen that your wife has actually taken you to court. But now you are saying that for the dignity of your marriage and your wife. Fine. Now he goes on to say this. Inasmuch as many of the claims leveled against me are baseless and untrue, especially with respect to properties and fiscal abuse, I will hold my peace and deal with them in the court of law. You see, where he gave himself out. Because if you are saying you respect your wife, dignity and what, but you are accepting here that your wife has actually gone to court. Now, what you just said, you are trying to say your wife is a liar. You are basically saying that the things your wife listed, your wife, when you know, before you go into politics, you are now saying she's a liar. So whose credibility are you trying to taint here, Eugene? No wonder you write statements for the president. No wonder. You write all these things. I don't want to engage in what I respect my wife's dignity, but you go down there and say whatever your wife wrote in court that you have, it is a lie. So who are you discrediting here? Indirectly, you are disrespecting your wife and telling Ghanaians she is a liar. And I hope the wife heard this. That's what I'm saying. I don't have time for your marital issues. But let's go to the real issue here. Now, Eugene Arhin, from the suit from his wife, this guy within 3 to 4 years has really made money. It is ridiculous. Like, Eugene Arhin has been so rich to the point whereby I just don't understand. And you see, the funniest thing is when the woman was stating the things, she did not just say a house here, a house here. She states the plot, where the house is. Even car or boat number. No, just say the woman was emphatic because they knew properties. They are the properties of her husband. So she knows on to me for be car number boka and din born a number. Wa boka din wa born a number. When we track it, we will see it is yours. Inti, don't come and act like as usual. Ghana for the Jimmy, put a statement out there. We don't care about your marital problem. Go and solve it with all due respect. That is your problem. But our problem here is we have to look at these people who come into government. We have to. Eugene Arhin, Ankatitina, Ankabaka say, a governor on any typist or a typist, modern day typewriter, typist. On like a governor, Eugene Arhin. Anka governor kasa or a typist keke. Gabi mbaye bedi etu na oye president secretary tell and anka sakra mbaye bedi etu the secretary mbaye where Eugene Arhin ye wie na ya type ya sefa koma nkofo Eugene Arhin on 3 years old. Now when you look at the things the woman actually said this guy has as his property, you get to know that there's no future for this nation. But it hurts because you realize that the Jubilee House na Kennedy Japan can say a crown for a go 20,000 before you see the president. It is very true. It is so true to the point whereby like Jubilee House is a crime scene. This guy is a typewriter, a typist. People have worked as teachers. They have worked as government workers, career civilians, like 25, 30 years, teachers. We have teachers, we have people who work at places, government institutions, years upon years. They don't have a dime. They don't have a piece of what this boy has. It should tell you something. Now, when you look at the things this woman stated, like a 5-bedroom residential property, which was intended to be a matrimonial home of the parties, situated on a 2-plot of land lying at East Legon in Accra. She also said this, a 4-story building comprising 16 separate flats, parcel of land at Bubuashi in Accra, which land was acquired from a family friend of petitioner. She knows even when you people got the land, who you got the land from. Who are you trying to lie to here, Eugene? You are actually a thief. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. An ongoing story building comprising of 16 separate flats or apartments situated at Tuba Weja in Accra. 16. Then he goes on. A story building comprising apartments erected on a parcel of land situated at Teshi in Accra. She goes on to say, a residential property situated at AU Village at La in Accra. She says, a residential building situated at Senya Breku in the central region where the respondent comes from. A waterfront residential property situated at Adanfwa in the greater Accra region. 3K Barbering Shop at Teshi. She gave us the name, 3K Barbering Shop. It belongs to you. You have worked in the Jubilee House. How much do you make, Mr. Arhin? If you are a young Ghanaian today and you are not worried, you don't feel pity for yourself today, then I feel pity for you. He goes on to say this. For removable properties, Gloria Arhin stated that they have, because they are married. Whatever I have belongs to my wife. Whatever my wife has belongs to me. So it is your wife. And she is stated emphatically what you people have together. When your girlfriend, where your wife, wedded wife. And in the law, whatever you have, if there's a split today, you split everything. So enya bontini suni ne kan we actually. She goes on to say this. It ended where? So many things here. I'm trying to find the. Okay, so okay, for movable properties, Gloria Arhin states that they have one Ford F-150 vehicle. One Ford F-150 vehicle. Second, Toyota Avalon vehicle with registration number GR710818. She gave before you accuse, bring facts. This woman has brought out facts. She didn't just make things up. She just said things and told you what book car number no ya ko DVL ya wudi na hyeso car number no so ho car ni si wan fie. She goes on to say this. Jesus Christ. Toyota Lexus vehicle with registration number GE 464618. No money at the rough. You Jubilee House on Kwana Benya sa number no. Toyota Lexus. Toyota Tundra. A Tundra. And London for me say Toyota Tundra. Toyota Tundra. Tundra vehicle with registration number GE710818. Just a 2018 there. A jana na ye na uko jaswa ye papa. Say 2018 na adien nyina start you. 2018 na a jana start ye. Say 17 na ye ho to say ye wo de wo kwa ha wo de start offside wa ha wo de hye. Into 2018 na gasa na ye share first gear. Into ho na jana start ye. Then she goes on to say this. Hyundai, America for best here. Ghana for best Hyundai. Hyundai, Elantra vehicle with registration number GE 464619 and the 19 year edge. And Gloria Asan Arhin is among other things praying the court for 10 reliefs. One, that the petitioner be granted custody of the 3 children. Okay, those ones I'm not interested in. And that the vehicle with registration number GE 4646 and will be settled in favor of the petitioner. The petitioner be declared a joint owner of equal shares or GBBR Tentong. So this is just the typist at the Jubilee House. This is just a typist, but when you look at this very critically, you have to understand, say, there is a problem somewhere, and that problem is dangerous, because if somebody is just a typist, a press secretary to the president, in less than 4 years, he can amass this kind of wealth. That is why John Mahama, during the campaign, was saying, say, lifestyle audit is very important. In fact, Dumelivo was saying it. Lifestyle audits. It is very important because we don't have lifestyle audit in Ghana. Eugene Arhin in less than 3 years. So sit back and ask yourself, say, Gabi, what does Gabi have? What does Bedieto have? What does Bedieto there? Somebody just wrote Bedieto there. Me sure say what top island do baby. Now be Jujina typist keke. Oh, typist, 16 apartment, 32 there. Over letter we release out to social media. Oh, me kind po. Oh, Japan when you 3 years. And if you're a young Ghanaian in the university, you are a young Ghanaian and you have said nurse, you have to kurasibi. You are a young Ghanaian and you have said teacher, you have to kurasibi a light in you. Now, if you are there, you don't have a problem with this, then I think you people need deliverance. Yes, because I don't know why you will not have a problem with this. This guy works at the Jubilee House as a press secretary. Like, Yaka say we don't know not Abremo. He has crazy 3 years. The things we are talking about is over $10 million. It should be over $10 million. Because the woman is asking for 2 million cedis. It means, and there's one thing we have not realized. We are talking about money or sawa on account, Sika, because this guy should have money sitting in different accounts. He's just a secretary. He's just a press. He just releases. He's a typist. So sits back because we've not gone to his personal money he has in his account. Money, cash, kudi, gadochi, and kasankasa in on koho. So if you're a young teacher, you're a young nurse, and you are sitting there having a problem with me, then you need deliverance because you are. I'm being honest here. So just sit back and do the analysis. Do the analysis. For Gabi Besia, for Bedia to Besia, for Kenofureta Besia, for Tel and Ankasa Akufo-Addo. Do you know what is happening? We were here in this country when something Hammer, what's her name? That lady said she is dreaming of making 1 million. She said, oh who's Kano? Say in politics, I'm dreaming. I am hoping I'll make 1 million. When I make it, I'll leave politics. She didn't even see the 1 million. What's that girl's name? Vicky Hammer. She just said it. John Mahama fired her. It's like, leave office. Just that statement. You know the pressure that came from Akufo-Addo and the MPP those times? They were on Mahama radio station, and no radio station is talking about this. Like, we were even supposed to tell Yoko to just investigate this guy. We're alone. Shraj, Yoko was supposed to pick this guy up and say, hey, we have seen these things. Do they actually belong to you? No. Yes. Let us see. This one, we went to check from DVL. It says, why don't you do that? Everybody is quiet. The media is quiet. Say Vicky Hamaka say, if I don't make 1 million, she's not seen 1 million before. She didn't even see 1 million. She is thinking, daydreaming. Let's say there's this perception. Why not you saw we the MPP pressurized Mahama. Mahama could not take it. Akufo-Addo was on air speaking on it. Mahama fired her without any evidence. It's just verbal. Today we have somebody who is the typist to the president. He has this money. How much does he make? And the president who says he's fighting corruption is quiet. The president's wife who says they are fighting corruption is quiet. Baumia is quiet. Alan Tremantin too is quiet. Alan Tremantin, you are quiet. Baumia, you are quiet. Nobody sees anything wrong. You have become alligators. Now, we are not fools like that. You have all become alligators. You can't hear and you can't see. You see the difference here? And this is the same president who told Ghanaians, if you want to make money, not in my government, your own typees, your own, this guy has made money. Some teachers cannot make in 50 years. I said Eugene Arhin's money he's made right now. Forget Mamu Remfi. His account, the bank account, what he has in his account. You don't know the foreign bank account he has. And then what talking about you? We are talking about crazy crime here. This is the youngest of the vampires, of the serpents. And nobody is speaking. It is Akufo-Addo's government. The media, they are acting like they've not heard this, they've not seen this. Because everybody has been sorted. Nobody. Do you remember Vicky Hammer's issue? It was a national issue. Some MP in a conversation. It could be a joke. It could be something that she had determined to do. But you did not have any facts. But that woman was fired by John Mahama. And the so-called Danko Pomba Akufo-Addo. He cannot tell this boy to resign. Whether it is true or not. Because it is your wife saying it. And the Akufo-Addo knows this is true. And you want us to sit here and just praise Akufo-Addo and clap for Akufo-Addo. What is your problem, Ghanaians? I'm speaking to the young Ghanaian. What is your problem? What do you need? Why have you become so stupid, so timorous, so timid? Why can't you move away from your ignorance a little bit and look at the bigger picture? And the president is acting like nothing has happened. This, in any country, my friend, if this Eugene Arhin guy, Uncle, a reasonable person who respects the people he's serving, Uncle resign, but this is the same thing. See the number of corruption cases at Akufo-Addo. Have you seen anybody voluntarily come out to say, I'm resigning? No. I keep saying they never take responsibility for anything. And you know why? Because they don't respect you. At the end, I'm obeying. Somewhere, Jimmy. That is what they say when they meet. These people are fools. Just make the media handle them. Kind of for the so much Jim 2 days on fee. That is how they left. And they have capitalized on that. They have cooked a man for us as president, and they are draining us. And it is not only me, it is you and I. So why do you want to have a problem with me? Because I am telling you the truth. Jesus Christ. See, you are just a typist to the president. Property, see. Somebody has been a teacher for 35 years, only one room. 4 months, that person has not been paid. Into a young teacher, young nurse, now, and they always show me now, you have a problem with me because you just hate me. Don't hate me. Listen to the message. Because with me, if you hate the messenger, you are getting everything wrong. Listen to the message. So ask yourself, as a young teacher, you want to be a teacher for the rest of your life. Do you think you can make this? You can't. When was the last time Eugene Arhin told you nurses, teachers, say the salary did not come? When was the last time you heard something like that? Never. His overtime comes, his full salary comes every single month. You see what he has? So you are sitting there and you are blaming me and you're insulting me. It's not going to change anything for you. I am helping you. Serious properties, serious stuff. You see, a japadie into teachers are Moshe Mohano. Teachers, you are watching me here, no? I'm just telling you, guys. It is serious. It's not a joke anymore. All right, let's move forward. So today I heard. All right, let's move forward. Today I heard this. I heard a student was arrested because in a WhatsApp chat with his friends, he actually made a very strong statement that he was going to go burn exclusive. Student nurse arrested for threatening to burn down Supreme Court. And now it was a WhatsApp group chat, and he wrote this. Oh, sorry. I don't know where and he wrote this. I think they were discussing the court's proceedings and whether J. Mensah will go into the box or not. And then he made the statement that then we will burn that place called Supreme Court. They dare not say Jane Mensah should not enter the witness box. So you could see it's a WhatsApp chat. People are angry. People, young guy, hey, he's so passionate about politics. I'm never going to say on my platform that what he wrote is right. No. Whoever leaked it for him to be arrested, it is that person's problem. But I am never going to sit on this platform to say what the boy said is right. He is angry. And this is what people do when you push them to the wall. This is what people do. This is how people react when you push them to the wall. But the question is, this guy has been picked up. This guy has been arrested because he's on WhatsApp saying that he will do this to Supreme Court because they are not doing the right thing. We have a member of parliament who sat on TV to say he will ban a former president. He will ban him. He will actually ban him. Like literally, he will ban him. Nobody thought of picking him up. Why? Or he's better than everybody in Ghana? I'm just asking a simple question because we saw an MP sit on TV and say he's going to ban John Mahama because some markets are being burnt down and that he thinks is John Mahama and that he will ban Mahama, he will kill Mahama. In fact, the audio is here. I'm trying to find that audio for you to see. And we know it's Kennedy Japan who said that. So my question is, what happened with him is not dangerous. The national security did not see it. The CID boss, the BNI or NIB, they did not see any of these things Kennedy Japan said. about killing John Mahama because some markets are being burnt down. They didn't see it. The government did not see it. The security apparatus did not see it. But they were able to go on some WhatsApp group to go find a young man who, out of anger, is saying that if the right thing is not done, he will do this. Which I am not saying it is right, but I just want to refer you people to Kennedy Japan sitting on TV and directly saying he will kill Mahama, burn Mahama, because he thinks some markets are burning his Mahama. Nobody picked him up. Nobody questioned Kennedy Japan. Nobody did that. Right? So, in Ghana today, the law only finds people who decide to speak against Akufo-Addo or any government institutions. In Ghana today, the security agencies, the intelligence, they only find people who don't like how things are happening in Ghana. But people like Kennedy Japan sitting on national television for hours, saying he will kill John Mahama, he will burn him alive and his family. No individual, the CID boss is there. He didn't invite Kennedy Japan till date. He didn't say, Kennedy, the word you use on the former president, come. He didn't. Jesus Christ. You see the problem? And these are the kind of things that piss people, because you have to understand that if Akufo-Addo got 5 million people or something to vote for him, Mahama got equally the same number. So the 6 million people who love Akufo-Addo, the same 6 million people love Mahama. So you cannot say that the people who support Mahama cannot also get on the street and destabilize the nation. They can. That is the thing that we don't understand. As we speak today, our presidency in Ghana is the same as what is happening in parliament. The president himself knows that he is not a favorite. He is not somebody we all overwhelmingly voted for to lead us. He knows Mahama is equally as powerful as Akufo-Addo. They have the same kind of followers, believers, people who support them. So you have to understand this, that Mahama's people too can get on the streets and destabilize the people. Destabilize this nation, because he has over 6 million people who support him. Sometimes we forget these things and we think that if it is not Akufo-Addo, nothing should go on. No, it doesn't work like that. They have been able to detect where this boy is to pick him up, arrest him, but nobody saw where Ken City is. Nobody saw Kennedy Japan going to parliament and coming out. Upon all the things he said, nobody made a statement. The CID boss, now you see the reason why I have a problem with the CID boss. You see the reason why I have a problem with the IGP. You see the reason why I have the problem with these security capos. Because, with all due respect, these people are not cut for the job. These people are frustrated old men who don't know what they are doing. These people are political insects. They are being manipulated by the presidency or the president himself or the president's family. Gabia Sorichidako, the IGP boss, the CID boss, the army boss. These people have become zombies who are being manipulated by the presidency. So you don't get justice. And when we don't get justice, that is when everything breaks. Nobody heard Kennedy Japan. Nobody in Ghana, no security capo in Ghana, and no radio station or media outlet was able to call the CID boss on phone or even in their studios to pose this question to him, that Mr. CID boss, did you hear what Kennedy said? Nobody in multimedia heard it. Nobody at City heard it. Nobody at ABN heard it. Nobody at UTV heard it. No media person heard that statement Kennedy Japan made to call the CID boss to ask him, what are the steps you are taking to bring this Kennedy Japan in to clarify the statement and to make sure that what he's saying is going to do it or not. No media person heard it. But suddenly, every media house has heard a boy said that the Supreme Court are acting like donkeys. So he's angry. And he's texting in a WhatsApp group, and then he has been picked up. You see how foolish this country is? Now, you see how foolish this country you call Ghana is? A very, very stupid country. A very, very foolish country led by foolish people. They don't respect you people. That's why I keep saying that today in this world, today as we speak, a dog in America has a lot of security and a lot of protection than a human being in Ghana. A dog in America has more rights than a Ghanaian. Kramaya of America, our rights, Ghana today and the Akufo-Addo. A dog. A dog in America, a dog in Europe, a dog in Asia has more right, better security than citizens of Ghana. A dog in America has better rights than even the Chief Justice in Ghana. A dog in America has rights than the President of the Republic of Ghana, because at least the law applies and the dog knows, or the owner of the dog knows, that the dog also has rights to live on earth. The dog cannot be selective against the dog. You cannot change the dog anyhow and say that because I saw this dog on the street, I'm going to beat it. No, you can't. You cannot say that this dog is barking, this one is not barking, but when I look at this one, it looks dark, so let me go and bring this one in. You can't. But in Ghana, because it's an animals kingdom led by animals, they always think that if you don't have that power that goes all the way to the Jubilee House or Parliament, you are a fool. That is why Kennedy Japan sits on radio and say, I will kill you, Mahama, I will burn you and your family. And no media person, no government official, nobody sees it. But a young man has a conversation or has having a conversation with his friends on WhatsApp, private WhatsApp. The national security hears it. They go and pick him up. What does that kid have? Sorry, what does he have? What does that kid have? What does he have? What do you want from him? You should come on national TV and say, what I wrote, I am sorry, I'm not. And what do you get? This is a level of our stupidity. That is my problem. That's why I say dogs in America have more rights than you Ghanaians. Yeah, because we have allowed people to treat us like animals and beneath animals. If we don't allow ourselves for these people to treat us beneath animals, they cannot. They dare not. They dare not. That is why an EC boss, the constitution mandate to tell us the numbers she got and who won the election. She looks at your faces in her without makeup and say, you people are fools. I have security protection. I am being paid even whilst I'm sitting at home. I have your soldiers guarding my home. When I'm having sex with my husband, they are standing outside and guarding me. The rest of you are fools, from your mothers to your fathers, because you gave me the job, but I will not deliver. And everybody's quiet because we are Christians, because we are Muslims, because we are Ghanaians, because we are stupidly timid. That is what I see today. All right, let's finish this social media segment and then we can take care of other issues. Now look at this. 2020 post. No, let me show you this. Hand over Saglemi house to be used as army barracks. I actually listened to this very end. When you read it down, it says the defense minister nominee Dominic Intiwul is in support of a suggestion that the controversial Saglemi housing project is converted into barracks for army personnel. I've been saying this for almost a year. The first time I did the Saglemi housing project issue, Atachia, I said for over 3 years, I have told this government, give the houses, 1,500 houses. They are sitting there. You are doing investigations. Let the investigations go on. They insulted me from day one. Kelvin and Jimmy, me say, give the houses to the immigration, to the army. Put 10 buses there, Ayalolo buses. Pick them every morning. Let them have a card. They swipe. They get in. At the end of the month, they are deducted. They can go to work and come back. I said it. These people insulted. Today, this guy sits there and say, it's a good idea. I think we should give the houses to the army. But Atachiani Tisa Achin police was telling us he is doing investigation. He will make sure he jails somebody. At the end of the day, I did a scandal where he was signing crazy millions of contracts. And the Oniho Ubusana say, Kennedy Kanoforiata Maniska, Akufo-Addo Maniska, or no swine in ticket Achin police, or be Riesika, you will be for Koshaho. I was saying this. I've been saying this for over a year. Put immigration, put nurses, put teachers, put soldiers there. Put buses on that road. That route is very short. Give them cards. Take money from their salaries. They would love to do that. They just need a place to sleep. Today, when you go to Accra and go to this barracks, police for this soldier for I say kwara bonk with them. Dirty place. And then go on a pro. Now, Obi Nam Ghana, this is Saglemi housing. If you don't know Saglemi housing, this is what we are talking. John Mahama built it. Egua, since Akufo-Addo came to power, he has not opened it. He has not done anything to it, and it is rotten. Yamfani said, John Mahama, and then we will see an Odiska. We can still investigate whoever chopped the money. So can't people move and stay in this house? John Mahama built Saglemi housing. 1,500 already built. They were going to build 5,000. And we sit here We sit here. This is not Germany. This is not Holland. This is Ghana, built by John Mahama before he left office. For 5 years, no person has moved to sleep in this house. No individual. 5 years. Why are we not moving people in there? We are investigating. We are investigating for 5 years. Ekura and Chino. And the houses are rotten. Today you tell us that it's a good idea. We move the soldiers there. These people are not humans. They are fools. Kick them out. This is Saglemi housing. John Mahama built it. His government, the NDC, built this house, these houses. The family, and to who? He built it for Ghanaians, young nurses, young doctors, young immigration officers, young policemen, young army, boys and girls to fill in there, sleep in there. Akufo-Addo said, no, 5 years. You tell me that these people are right, they are right thinking individuals. They are idiots. That's why when I see people almost to America, to UK, to Holland, now they are supporting this stupidity. Because I don't get it. Fine, you can belong to a party, but just admit for once to say we are building a nation. Udo party, I know. Obidoni NDC, I know. Udo MPP, PPP, I know. But the common sense in your head, Jimina Adokro, put the party aside and look at this. It was not John Mahama's money. It was you and I, our money. Our parents, Omosika, taxes, why can't you just put your stupid party affiliation aside and speak to the issues? Who they want to crank our broche? I don't know Jimmy Adokro, sir. Nama peja ma betini na haya ko school na moko ni Jimmy na moko Jimmy ya man suya nyansa bia because obi a woko school akosuya nyansa wo mu no obeka say this is dangerous. This nobody should condone this nonsense. Go for the Ghana teachers for nya baby nda. Me see your soldier for today they sleep with friends because they don't have a place to host them and host their families. Uko soldier barracks, police barracks, fridges is abontin and swatogun say people want a place to live and have good sound sleep and go to job. And this dying old man, this dying greedy old man calling himself Akufo-Addo, this short man sits there, put his family member there, Atachia, goes to scrape all the money from there. We tell him, Atachia, just put the people there and continue with their nonsense investigations. Why need to say Ekuraba and Ojinaho speak nonsense? Steal the money. Today, nothing is happening. Now you are telling us that, oh, it is important. It makes sense. We need to move the soldiers there. Oh, yeah, boah.